Yo, what's up, San Angelo in the 325? Welcome to the San Angelo Live Studios. I'm Manny Diaz.
And I'm Matt Trammell. How's it going,
sir.
guys?
Yes, sir. Happy Friday to everyone today. Heck, this is the newest edition of Top 5 and the 325.
I know, man. We've been gone for about a week. We had some other stuff going,
I know. We've been taking care of business. This
yeah.
week was a big week for us in the sense that we were the media sponsor, the official media sponsor of the West Texas Legislative Summit presented by the San Angelo Chamber of Commerce.
But I'm glad to be back. So let's just get on at it.
As usual.
Let's do it. All right, number 5, the tax-free weekend. It's this weekend. Back to school is right around the corner, and you know what that means. Tax-free weekend, man. Every year for one weekend prior to the beginning of the school year, certain items such as clothes and school supplies can be purchased without having to pay that dreadful sales tax.
Yeah, on average, tax-free weekend usually saves around, $30-$60 per child.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We do have more on back to school. We have Mr. Joe Rodriguez joining the broadcast here in just a few moments. We'll talk to him about a back-to-school drive that you do not want to miss.
Oh, yeah.
All right, number 2, speaking of that West Texas Legislative Summit, this year the summit was one of the biggest of all time. It was huge. 45, let's say. There were 10 congressmen, the most ever that have ever attended this event, as well as a number of other politicians, including celebrity guest Congressman Dan Crenshaw. If you know this guy, former Navy SEAL, always attacking the left, always attacking the AOCs of the world. That he was actually right here in the flesh here in San Angelo. For more on this guy, we'll drop some links in this.
Yeah.
But our very own Joe Hyde went one-on-one with him.
Yeah, so we interviewed him, and not only did we interview him, we also, another interesting interview we did, Manny, was with President Trump and Obama's physician. And
the actual doc of this.
Yeah, the actual doctor of Donald Trump and Barack Obama. And he was talking about natural immunity and how it may be better than a vaccine. I know it sounds kind of weird or crazy, but if you want to check that out, it's on SanAngeloLive.com.
Yeah, and Joe Hyde made a great point during that interview saying that, he was probably the first doctor he's heard. In fact, that's probably the first doctor I've heard as well that actually made that statement.
Right.
Which is big because everybody's pushing the vaccine, which there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to get the vaccine, get the vaccine. If you want to wear a mask, do what you got to do. But it
was a very interesting take. Just check it out on San Angelo Live. So number 3, actually following the West Texas legislative session, chaos was going down just blocks away from Angelo State's campus. That's right. The San Angelo police say that they spotted a teenager riding around with a 19-year-old who they knew were wanted for questioning about a number of burglaries that's happened in the Southland area.
Yeah, when officers tried to pull them over, they fled in a white truck through the construction of Southwest. They made it to College Hills in Oxford before crashing into a cul-de-sac. Trammell, you were there on the scene.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was pretty. I mean, I only live a few blocks away, so I heard sirens, and I was just like, "Whoa, gotta find out what's happening." So the two, they after they crashed their car on Oxford Circle, they got out and ran on foot, where they eventually were found. They were hiding underneath a truck down the street. And they found them thanks to the K9 units and the drone units. Man. So pretty cool. Shout out to the SAPD.
Do
on that
not run from the cops. That's bad things happen when you do that.
What you gonna do?
All right. For the number 2 story today, we decided to mention the current missing teen in San Angelo. According to SAPD, Lidalex or Lilo Martin de Jesus was last seen outside of What the Pho last night, the Vietnamese restaurant located next to the old school HEB.
Police are saying that the suspect, a 6'5" man with black curly hair and a beard, allegedly kidnapped her from outside of the What the Pho, and they are supposedly in a large black SUV. If you have any information, please contact the San Angelo Police Department. As the picture you can see here, that is actually the man in suspect and the man in question.
Hopefully they find 1, 2, or both, and everybody's okay.
Yeah. So, for the number 1 story, Manny.
Number
1 of the 325 this week was a former Central Bobcat who will be playing a little college football, man. Tell us about it.
Central's number 1 wideout, Jalen Leifesty, will be taking his talents to Waxahachie, Texas, just south of Dallas-Fort Worth. He'll be joining the Southwestern Assemblies of God University team there. They are the Sooner Athletic Conference of the NAIA type.
Swag U.
I know that's what we were just talking about. That they need to be called Swag U. But this guy Jalen Lifesty, probably one of the hardest working football players in Angry Orange. In fact, he owns the record for the single most receiving yards in program history. He got it this past season with 265 yards receiving against Odessa Permian here at San Angelo Stadium in the 2020 season. So this guy, he's I think somebody had said in the Facebook comments, the most underrated Bobcat on the roster this past season. And I have to agree with them.
Well, Manny, you did a video about him, about his turn from being a Bobcat, how he's going to be a Lion now. So why don't we check that out, guys, and make sure you stay tuned because we're going to have a special guest who's going to talk to us about a back-to-school event here in San Angelo.
Oh yeah, I mean, I started off not very skilled in what I did and everything, and as the time went on, I got better and better and better. And then once I realized that I could keep getting better, I just kept pushing and didn't give up, and here I am now. I'm Jalen Lifesty. I'm a 2021 Central graduate, and I just signed to SAGU, Waxahachie, Texas. I mean, it's a dream come true. I've been wanting to have a signing party and be able to sign somewhere for so long. And the fact that it's actually happening is a dream come true. Like I said, it never felt any way like this.
My name is Kevin Crane. I'm the head football coach of the San Angelo Central Bobcats. Yeah, I remember, Jalen when we had him as a freshman, and you could tell he was certainly going to be a talented player. He had a good freshman year, and I remember some practices specifically, but that he really just caught our eye, and did some really good things for a freshman athlete, and then a rising JV player, and did some good things as a JV player, and then as he became a junior, really started coming into his own, and then as a senior, man, he really made a splash, and he was a special player for us. Coach Crane was an incredible coach. He had a huge impact on me the whole entire season. All my seasons I was there. And same for Coach Ward. I mean, he taught me everything I know about footwork and route running, blocking especially. And I want to thank them. I want to thank my family and friends for being with me the whole way. And I'm blessed to be able to do this. Oh, well, it's an amazing thing. I mean, my family is very excited for me, very proud that I'm able to do this. I'm also going to study in business and try to get my education. Need to study very hard in my classes, especially in college. It's a whole nother level from high school. Once he gets in there and he gets used to the speed of college ball and gets used to the schemes and things that they do there, I think the sky's the limit. I think that he has an opportunity to go there and really shine. And I'm hopeful that he does that, and hopeful that he makes a name for himself there, because I think that he certainly has the talent to do that. Oh, well, I miss it already. I mean, they were my family for so long, and I'm glad I came from there. They're a really good program, and they are the reason why I am who I am today.
Wow, what an amazing story. What an amazing journey for Jalen Lifesty. I know we watched him here on Cover One a million times, catching balls, catching touchdowns, so good for that. To get back with that, he's going to school, and so is everyone else in town, including those kids on the lake, on the north side over there in Lakeview. So we got Joe Rodriguez and Manny Diaz, and we're going to bring them to the table, and they're going to talk about the north side back-to-school bash.
Yeah. Matt Trammell, that was a fantastic transition segue. Yeah, that's a very good way to talk about that. By the way, Jalen Leifesty, incredibly proud of this guy. Congratulations to him. I know, Joe, you follow high school football around here, so I know you've probably seen Jalen at some point.
Several times. It was tremendous to watch on Friday,
Yeah.
and I wish him nothing but the best. So
Absolutely. All right. Well, joining us here, Mr. Joe Rodriguez. He is heading up the Northside Back to School Bash. It's coming up on Sunday, August the 15th. They're at the old Casey Hall. They're calling, well, what are they actually calling that nowadays?
Angelo Civic Hall now.
Angelo Civic Hall. Well, I think to you and I,
Yeah, it'll
and to
always
most
be
of the
Casey
people,
Hall, yeah.
it's always the OG Casey Hall.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So the back to school bash here and I'm assuming you guys are probably reaching out to all of San Angelo, but mainly focusing on the folks there on the north side.
Yeah, well, and it kind of started that way. I work at Lincoln Middle School, so
Okay.
I've been with the school district for a while now, so like 18 years almost probably. But
Wow.
but I'm there at Lincoln now. This will be my third year at Lincoln, and
Okay.
I just felt like there's a lot you see with the families and the kids out in that community, and I went to my wife and I talked to my wife, and my wife and I talked about it. We prayed about it, and we just felt like we needed to do something. It's just a God-given dream that to be able to do something like this. So
Absolutely. Yeah. How long have y'all been doing this? Is this the first?
this will be the first time we've done a bash or back to school bash like this.
Okay.
So this will be the first time. It started off kind of small. My wife kind of shared with people, hey, this is what's been on her heart, and she shared a little post on Facebook, and it just blew up.
Really?
Yeah, it just kind of. A lot of people started commenting, we want to help. How can we help? What can we do? And,
Wow.
And so, we've been very blessed to have people from the community just reach out to us and what can we do to make this happen? And so we've been blessed.
Absolutely. So I'm assuming, for the back to school supplies or clothes, are y'all taking donations for this, or how's all this working?
We are taking. We're still taking donations, of course. I know Q99.5, I think is I think they've pretty much donated the backpacks already. So what we're asking for people to do is if they got any more school supplies, I know Templeton Law Firm is going to be out there. We got some community community agencies out there that'll be they'll have booths out there also. So our tables set up for them, and but they're also going to give out school supplies. But we're still asking for school supplies and whatnot.
Is there anything in particular that y'all are looking for?
Just folders, pencils. Sorry, I look up with it. Folders, pencils, pens, paper, whatever they want. Just school supplies. It's pretty much.
Yeah, just the basics.
The basics, yes.
Joe Hyde.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So, for the people in San Angelo who don't understand, what is it like? You're at Lincoln Junior High. Talk about the students there and the need for school supplies and things like that. Because you talk to the soccer mom that's from Bentwood, right? And she's going to Target to get all the nice supplies and things like that. Kind of talk about the students and what the real need is.
Like I said, I didn't grow up on the north side of town. I grew up on the south side of town. So it's just being there at Lincoln. I love kids. I have a passion for the kids. So anything I can do for students, families, the kids out there, I'm gonna do it. That's what I feel like. I need to do. So I don't know. Just the families are, the moms are, the families are. They're all good kids.
I think the way Joe's trying to point this is like, was it a need that you saw that needed to be? Did you see a need that needed to be filled?
Just a need that needed to be filled. I just want to be, I just want to be a blessing to the community out there and do whatever I can. Just I don't. It's not any different than where I grew up at. It's just I just feel like there's a need there, and that's where I'm at, and I'm there for a reason. Yeah. So I just want to be a blessing to those families. And those kids.
Who can all attend? Is it? Do you have to be over there? Do you have to live on the north side, or can anyone attend? Anyone with any age kids?
It's not just. I know it says North Side Back to School Bash, and the reason we call it that is because I work on that side of town.
Yeah, of course.
But it's not just limited to those kids out there, Lakeview or Lincoln or the elementaries out there. It's for everybody. Okay. Anybody's welcome to come, whether they go to Central or Bonham or Bowie or wherever they're at, wherever they go to school at, they're more than welcome to bring their kids. And it's for high school, middle school, elementary. We've got lots of people. Like I said, we got over 25 barbers and stylists that are going to get free haircuts and stuff.
Oh, so it's haircuts too.
It's haircuts. We also got music.
Hey, can we
music,
send Trammell?
DJ?
Can we send Trammell over there?
Hey, no, you see,
We got DJ Energy that'll be DJing a little bit.
Okay, so
and
this
then
will
we
be
got
kind
some
of a family
yeah,
oriented deal. Are
yeah,
y'all gonna
yes,
have
sir.
any food out
And
there?
we got
or
free
anything?
food for the people out there. So
Now you're talking my language.
yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, just we just want to love on the community out there, basically, you know. So
Yeah.
All right, so go over for us that we don't understand. What exactly, what kind of supplies are you asking for people to bring exactly? Like pencils? Do you need to bring ballpoint pens? I mean,
just
paper?
pencils, paper, folders, whatever they want to put in, whatever. I mean, if you have kids, obviously, you kind of know. Like you read over the school supply list, whatever you see on that list that you want to bring, you know, you're more than welcome to bring.
And what do we do?
We need to get the school supply list out.
Yeah,
So-
you can actually see the school supply list. It's on SanAngeloLive.com. Our publisher doesn't know that, of course.
Don't know anything that's on there,
Joe.
Trammell.
When you have the donation, where are you accepting donations at?
Well, they can get a hold of my wife. The number is 325-763-7750.
Well, do you guys have a Facebook page?
And we have a Facebook page, the Northside Facebook page.
Okay.
Is it Northside Back to School
Northside
Bash?
Back to School Bash.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
the
perfect.
page is out there.
Northside Back to School Bash.
Yes, sir.
That's what it is. Okay.
Northside Back to School Bash.
That's on
the
Facebook,
page.
guys. So if y'all got donations out there, they're willing
Yes,
to take it.
and no, like we're still taking donations. Of course, if they want, we've had people want to donate like money, you know, like for the event. I mean, we ask for like $25 per student, you know, if they want to do that. That way, I mean that's fine, and they can reach us. They can reach out to us on the Facebook page or.
Do y'all have any rough numbers yet about how many kids you think probably going to attend the event?
Well, there's approximately 400 elementary kids out there in that area. So just, you know, if you do the math, I mean, and then you got high school and middle school. So we're asking for about that many.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're preparing for 400
Yes.
at least.
At least.
Man, that's
Yes.
huge right there.
So that's
So-
what we're preparing for.
So it's not this Sunday, but the next.
The next Sunday.
Talk about the time slots that you guys are looking to kind of get after that.
Well, the event will start at 2, at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m., Sunday, August 15th. And like I said, we'll have, of course, the free food. And then we got all those barbers and stylists donating, giving their time to come out. Adrian Soto from Senor Chang's and
Okay.
Burro Loco and a few others have offered to come out and do hamburgers and hot dogs and whatnot. So
Now I see, and now you're talking barbers here in San Angelo. And San Angelo has probably some of the best barbers in West Texas. Tell us some of these barbers. I think I know a few. I think I know who you might say with this. Tell us some of the barbers that might be
you
there.
need the barber from Goodfellow Air Force Base. That's my barber.
That little high and tight.
we man, Zaya Cuts, I think, or is it Fresh Cuts? I'm not looking at my wife over there, but she's got a better memory than I do. But exclusive.
Oh, Leo Puga?
Yes.
Oh, love Leo.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Man, there's so many to name out there. We even got a barber from Abilene, Texas.
Wow.
Coming down, Sonny Benavimondes, and
Okay.
he's
So
very.
while we're talking about barbers, look at this right here. So what barber would be the best one, you think, for Trammell?
Are y'all talking about me?
Don't do that to
Hey,
Trammell.
hey, man.
Don't do that to
Hey, that ain't
Trammell.
even my fault,
Hey, man,
man.
I
My
like
barber,
Trammell.
my barber, he hit me with a cold shoulder last week and left me hanging. So that ain't my
No,
fault.
the barbers we're blessed that they reached out to us and they wanted to donate some of their time, and so we're excited, we're blessed.
I mean,
That's awesome.
you talk about school supplies and getting something to eat that day, but to have a a fresh haircut before you go to school.
Yes, sir.
My gosh, that does so much just for confidence.
Yes, sir.
Just to be able to walk in a classroom and they say things about learning, but if you're confident about what you're about to do there, if you're confident how you feel, you're definitely gonna exert that. You put it on paper there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Joe, I know you want to chime in with something
Well,
there.
Trammell needs confidence.
Oh, I think Trammell's got enough swag for the rest of us.
Chair. I'm about to kick you out this
Oh, my
dang
gosh.
place. You're about to be
I'm over
kicked
here
out the
in Manny's
studio.
Star Trek chair is wonderful.
Joe, we're talking Northside Back to School Bash. You over here want to
I
talk
know,
Matt
hey, we're
Trammell and
just
his
talking
haircut.
about- Yeah, man. The
All right.
roast.
Yeah.
The roast. No, but that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we may have to get this, Joe. This may be your last show that you direct with this if you keep going.
I'm going to be fired from the director's chair.
Yeah. All right, Joe. Joe up here, Joe Rodriguez.
Yes, sir.
So the inspiration was just, did it come from just seeing some kids that maybe need a few things, or what? Was there a true inspiration for some of this?
Well, man, I grew up. I mean, like I say, just some. I don't know how to explain it. Just I know it's always been a God-given dream. We talked for about a year. About a year or so. I've talked to my wife about something that I felt like, it's something I want to do, and we just talked about it and we prayed about it, and we just felt like, man, this would be. I mean, I don't know. I love kids. I love the kids. So I mean, anything I can do for the kids and anything I can do. For kids that may not have a lot, I know that there's some kids out there, you see, and that they don't have a lot, so I want to do as much as I can possible for those kids.
Yeah. So you say you're at Lincoln Middle School. What do you do over there?
I do the long-term in-school suspension out there.
Okay.
So,
oh man.
Yeah.
So you're not seeing, the easy kids. You're seeing some kids that maybe have some trouble backgrounds and maybe see a few things that may not be exposed to some things that's a little bit tougher than the normal kid may see.
Yes, sir.
Wow. So you see quite a bit on a daily basis.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But there's always hope for the troubled kids.
Oh, absolutely.
That's right over here.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. See,
my God.
This is why we got Joe Rodriguez. Joe Rodriguez is trying to help us out. He's trying to help out the kids that really need it the most. And man, that's a phenomenal thing to do, a task to take on with all this. I mean, when you threw this out there, I imagine it was just a small net, but it turned into a big net.
Yeah,
after a while.
what started off with something kind of small turned into something pretty big. So just pretty fast.
I think that's a pretty cool event, because not only are you're doing something good, but you're also just doing a community event over there. And I know a lot of people, like Lakeview is really big about this. Is just having big community outdoor, or like even indoor, or whatever, just big community events where you're bringing everyone together. And I know like you see if it's just the little festivals that set up, or like Mr. Munchie's opening that big patio to have everybody in there. Like just something that brings the community together. So
yes, sir.
I see what you're doing. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Sunday, August 15th at the Angelo Civic
Hall, formerly known as the KC.
Yeah, the OG KC Hall, Knights of Columbus Hall there. Joe Rodriguez here with the Northside Back to School Bash. Heck, they're giving away school supplies. You can catch some food truck action there. And on top of that, you can get a fresh haircut from some of the best barbers here in San Angelo. For free. Absolutely
Golly.
free. I cannot stress that enough.
And we got some local Christian rap artists coming out to do some music, so as well as DJ Energy doing some music.
All
early
right,
on.
right on.
It'll be nice.
One more thing. Do you need more help from like the
anybody who wants
businesses or volunteers?
Any business who wants to help, yes, we'll take as much people that want to help. I know several people have reached out to us, several businesses have reached out to us to help, but we'll take all the help we can get. Anybody who wants to, and if people want to just come out and volunteer, they're more than welcome to get a hold of us through the Facebook page, or, they can message my wife and they'll be able to get a hold of us that way.
Gotcha. So you said kind of the biggest things that you're in need right now, just the basic school supplies.
School supplies, and of course we still need to pay for the hall. The hall's been gracious enough to work with us,
Okay.
But I know we still need to pay for that too, the day of. So, but I mean,
and that's clutch to have it in there because it's air conditioned.
Yes.
This West Texas heat just beating people up, man.
Oh, and then you can't predict the weather out here, so that's why we wanted to do it indoors, because it could be raining, it could be
Yeah.
But that's what we picked
What's
indoors.
what's the exact date of that?
Sunday, August 15th. So not this Sunday,
15th.
but the next.
Gotcha.
next
So
yeah.
the 15th. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, all right, gentlemen. Anything else for Mr. Rodriguez here?
No. Just thanks for showing love to the North Side.
I know, yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's the North Side Pride. That's what the folks there at the LV are always talking about. North Side Pride, repping that. So, heck, Sunday, August 15th, my man Joe Rodriguez here at the North Side Back to School Bash at the old KC Hall. He'll be out there. In fact, this is a free event, folks. So you want to check this out.
Yes.
And just having a good time. Get your kids out there. And just get you some school supplies. Get ready for the new school year.
What's the Facebook name again?
Northside Back to School Bash Facebook page.
All right. Northside Back to School Bash Facebook page. Y'all want to do volunteer, donate, go there.
Peppers. Joe Hyde, anything else to add? I know you're just chomping at the bit there.
I think I've already derailed it enough. I'm sorry.
So Joe Hyde has been notorious for derailing Cover One football shows. Well, Joe, what's the name of that high school that you always talking about during football season?
I can't remember.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember the Nevada Community Braves.
Community.
Nevada Community
Nevada
Braves.
Community.
Oh my
I'm telling you,
gosh.
Nevada Community, they're going to have a season this year.
Okay, so Nevada Community, they're north of like Denton and that McKinney area and what have you, and so they're playing a team. So the Wallhawks are always playing the Brock Eagles, big time rival. So we happen to follow Brock playing this Nevada Community High School last
it was
season.
on the first show.
Yeah, it was on the very first show, and then Joe's like, "Ooh, Nevada Community." In fact, he came up. It's a whole. We might have to.
We
just,
ain't even have enough time for that.
we do not have enough time
We
for
came up
that.
with their fight song and their school song, everything, because no one's ever heard of Nevada Community until Manny Diaz put them on the map.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, Joe Hyde, you actually put them on the map more than I did. So, all right, Back to School Bash, Sunday, August 15th. Joe Rodriguez here. Hey, go check it out. OGKC Hall over there, heading out towards Grape Creek. I think that's about it. Anything else to add, Mr. Rodriguez?
No, I think that's it. I mean, like I said, anybody who wants to help, feel free to reach out to us, and we'll put you to work, or we'll take whatever you want.
Put your donation to work. Yeah, heck yeah. Put that donation to work. That's for sure. All righty. Well, unless I think that's all we're good for now. For Joe Hyde and Matt Trammell, Mr. Joe Rodriguez, I am Manny Diaz. Once again, a congratulations to Mr. Jalen Leifesty, former San Angelo Central Bobcat wide receiver, headed off to Southwestern Assemblies of God. He's going to play for that football team there at the NAIA level there. So congratulations to him. This has been another edition of Top 5 325 at San Angelo Live. Until next time, God bless.